Hello everybody, I'm Tarquin and welcome back to Let's Build in Minecraft episode 3. In the last episode we built Pool and Lanai. And in this episode I'm going to show you some roofs because Adrian Cloud asked me to show him how to build some roofs. And first off I want to mention that I got a lot of my ideas and inspiration from Dan021. DurandalofAegis on YouTube, but some of these are my own interpretation of what he's done, so if you want to see some other ideas for roofs, check his videos out. So yes, he's awesome. So first off, I'm going to start off with a simple roof here. You slant the sides of the wall, you slant the sides of the house, and then you use stairs to build up on the sides, and use the same kind of block all the way down the middle. And I actually need to remove this one. So I'm going to show you the one half of it where it's done, and then I'm going to build the other half for you so that you can see how to do it. Take the stairs, and from above you can click and line up all of these things like this, and then have a piece hanging down off of the edge of the roof too. And you can do this for, this is for a roof that has an odd size wall, so that you're not going to have an absolute peak where the stairs meet in the back of each other. So you run that solid block down the middle, and then finish this off like this. And I like that little bit of overhang; it gives it a little bit of depth, so that it's not a flat surface on the side like this. That's extremely boring when you come up to the side of the house, and it's a three-dimensional game. You want to have a little bit of depth in your constructions so that it looks different from different angles, and it gives the eye something to look at. And so there's what that roof would look like with the odd number wall. And again, you can make that as high as you want. Just build a triangle on the side as high as the side of the wall is. And here's another type. This is an even side. A wall that's 6 wide, so any even length wall this will work for. You do the same as you did over there, but at the top, instead of putting that block in the middle, you put the stairs butting up against one another. So just like this right here. Finish the wall all the way down here, and you have to look at the stair from the right angle or you'll place it the wrong way like that. So that's why I'm kind of hesitating here to drop my block. Also, while I'm talking about this, I want to mention that AHungryTree gave me a request that wasn't exactly a building request, but he requested that I move my keyboard away from my microphone, and I had actually been thinking about that, but I hadn't gotten around to doing it, or I would forget every time I started the build. And usually you would have the roof built right here. But anyways, I plugged in an external keyboard, so hopefully this sounds a little better. So there's the roof that actually does have a peak on it. Just a standard slanted roof there. And then we are going to go over to this style of roof where all of the sides are like this and they meet in the corner. So here's one of those with, this is the one I normally build. You put the stairs all the way up on every side. Get on the ground, guy. And then you put whole blocks in the corners so that you can actually set torches on top of them. So let's come around to the side here and show you how I did that. You throw a block here and a block here, and you would actually either use I'm going to use a whole step on this one, and I'll use a half step on that one over there, just to show you what it looks like. This is not my favorite kind of roof, but there are people that like it, so I'm going to show you how to do it. I want to give you some options so that you don't have every house looking the same that you build in Minecraft, because I like the diversity of Minecraft. You can build anything you want to. So throwing all those torches there, and again, this works with any, it can even be an even or an odd sized house wall. You would just add an extra block here on the top and do the whole steps in the, or the whole blocks in the corners. and that's what it would look like. You can also have a little bit of an overhang on the house too, just again like that and that to give it a little bit of depth. And you can do like this so that you, when you see it from below or from above, it isn't just flat against the wall, and it gives that little overhang feeling, which I like personally. There's a pig swimming over there. And this house is the same as this one right here, but instead I use half steps in the corners. It makes the house a little more streamlined. And one of the main reasons that I don't like building it this particular way is because you can't put torches on a half step. See, you would have to have a whole block on the top or make it flat so that you could have a place to put a torch, because monsters will spawn where there is no light. And I'm sure many of you have found that out the hard way, like I have, playing on survival mode. And then place that one there, and do this right here, and put a torch. So that's a much smoother look than this. This right here can get kind of tacky, and again, you don't have to use all of those torches, but that's just what I did. I would generally have it on a bigger house, and I would just do a torch every other layer, like that. Torch, skip a space, and torch. And you can even use half steps in the middle here instead of the whole blocks, and just have that crown look to it on the edge there. So, and you could put a half step on the roof, or do it kind of like that right there where it's sunken in. But again, if you use a half step on the roof, you can't place a block on it. So, and you can do this kind of lip right here also on this house. Just have it sticking out like that, go all the way around it. You could even cut out the edge there to give it a little bit of an angle, or put those in on it so you can have a torch up there. So we've seen this one, and these two. So then the next step would be, what if your house isn't a square or a rectangle like this? If you have an L-shaped house, or however many bins you have in your house. I'm going to use a wooden roof on this one. You could start off like this, just like you normally would do on the other roofs there. Roofs, I don't know how to say it. I don't know which word is the right word there. And come in until the stairs meet in the middle, and don't put a stair in the middle yet. We will come back in and fill that hole in a second. Place that there, and of course you would also have the overhang for dimension. That's important. And then in the middle here, where the blocks meet, if you were to put a stair there, it wouldn't look right. See, and you'd also have a hole there. So what you do is you put a whole block here and a whole block here. And I'll show you what it looks like when it meets on the back side. You could put torches here, but it would draw attention to the non-linearity of that. And some people don't mind. I personally don't mind. So it's really up to you. It's a matter of aesthetics, whatever looks right to you. Different people have different tastes. So yeah, this again is just to give you a basic idea of how to build a roof. Give you some inspiration. And I will be doing the outside slightly different than the inside here. See, the inside I'm using a whole block where they meet. On the outside corners, what I do is I use a half block, because I think that they meet a lot smoother. Again, it's kind of like those houses over there. If you put this kind of block here, it to me it kind of takes away from the overall shape of it, and there's not a block with just a little piece right here. So you can't do that, and this is the closest thing to it. And then again, since the stairs are butting up against one another, you can't place torches there but you can place a torch there on that top block right there in the corner. So that'd be about the only place you'd put a torch on top of the house. So this particular design isn't the best if you're trying to keep creepy crawlies from spawning. I would personally recommend this type, which is, it's the same thing, but this is an even wall. It's a 4 wide, 6, 8, 10, however many you want to do. This is a 5 wide. It's an odd number. And hold on a second, let me go sleep the night away. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, and we're going to build this roof, and I'm just going to switch out to a different material here just because. So, and actually need to get rid of that block too, but I do it just to for design, to see what my layout is, and also to easily place the stair, but that block doesn't need to be there. Just like on the house that I did over there, or I think it was this house. It doesn't matter which house it was. Just like the other house that we built right here with the wooden roof, bring the stairs all the way into the middle and leave the block open where the 2 stairs touch each other, and place the solid block of that color in between them. And again, you could put a torch there, but you don't need to on this particular design, and I'm going to show you why in a second. So let's go ahead and finish off this side of the house. And do the same here. Whoops. That's not where that goes. And I don't remember, we do. That's great. I didn't remember if there were brick half steps, because that's not something that I normally use. And we didn't need to go that far with those. So let's place those, give the dimension to the outside of the wall here. Oh, come on. And bring this all the way over. Few more steps. And then we can place the half steps here in the corner. And this is where the house deviates. Again, it's just like the even number, the odd number house over there. You place the line of blocks down the middle and connect them all the way to the end. Keep going, keep going. But here, this is why I like this kind of house better, because you can place torches on top of it and keep the monsters away, because you have a solid block all the way down the middle of it. And also, in general, I usually build houses with a single door entrance, so odd numbers are good for this kind of house right here. I mean, odd number, this kind of roof is good for a house that has a single door on it, and these kind of houses, the even number, are good for houses that have the double door right next to them. And here's another example. If you're going to be building something that's a little more modern looking, that is clay there, and we have half steps on it here. Again, you could do this way or this way, but what you do is you do a double stack of half steps all the way around the top of the roof to give it an accent line, and then you bring a single step out here. This is specifically if you like building with half steps rather than full steps. Regular stairs. Steps, yes. If you like building with steps instead of stairs. That's what I was trying to say. And connect that all the way around, and I'm going to leave it this way on this side so we can see the difference. See, there's the roof with that, where you can actually put a torch. Of course, you could always just put the torches right there, so really it's up to you where you like your torches to be placed. And finish this one here, and then you would go inside and you would make your roof. And the way you would get up here from the inside is just make a staircase or steps, however you wanted to get up here. And this is an easy way for you to come up and have a little bit of protection so you don't fall off, but then you could jump up and look around really easily. And I kind of like this kind of roof. This is one of my more favorite types of roofs. This kind, and I like that kind too. And then an alternate version of this, of course, is the flat version of it, where you just have an accent line around the top, and you don't have a piece sticking off. You just want a flat stucco kind of roof or something, whatever they make that out of. And this does not keep you from accidentally falling off, but it just gives you a nice little accent line and a place to walk around. So there you go. There's basically 4 different kinds of roofs and 2 different variations on each one of them. There's the roof on an L-shaped house, or you could do that on a T-shaped house too, and just expand this in that direction the same way, or a cross-shaped house, or however you wanted to do it. There's endless shapes that you could make, and if there's any particular shape that you want to see me put a roof on, or various roofs, just let me know. So there's that kind, this kind, the odd number or the even number version of that, the flat roofs, and there you go. So thanks, Adrian Cloud, for your suggestion or your request, and thank you, AHungryTree, for reminding me to move my keyboard, and let me know if it sounds better to you. So thanks for watching. Let's build episode 3. Let's build Minecraft. I'm Tarquin. See you next time. Hello, I'm back again with a quick addendum to the Lanai here. As requested by my mom, she wanted to see this with a carpet and a table and some plants around the edges of it. So I wanted to show you real quick how to do that, just to add a little bit of detail to the area. So I'm going with a black and brown carpet. I'm going to put a little coffee table here in the middle. Actually, it's a full-size table. Can't really do a coffee table in Minecraft. And throw a couple flowers around here on the edge to brighten it up a little. I think the red and the yellow go good together, actually. It's probably why there are only red and yellow flowers in the game. Let's see here. Do you want one right here too? I think that'd kind of get in the way of the walkway. Put a couple right next to the pool here. Doink. Put one right there. Still run around the edge of it without bumping into anything. Let's jump off the diving board after we look at that. So there's the addition to the Lanai. I hope you like it. Thanks for watching.